presented the former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka, who's among those touted to be a presidential candidate. Do you think that that is a valid comparison? That the president says, if you look at my record, na ule jamaa hakunda barabara ya kwake?
You know,
is that how things are done?
In politics, unfortunately, yes. You compare yourself with your competitors. He has to say what he has done better than those who are there before. So you have to speak to the people. You have to tell people why and how will you change their lives. So that one is right. But before I dive too much into that, I am a little bit constrained in differing with Mbai because I respect him so much. But I have no option but to. When he said that president is comparing himself with the governor, Mbai knows very well that when it comes to matters roads in a city like Nairobi, whereby there's a governor, there are roads which are managed by the national government, and there are roads which are managed by the county, right? So when the president talks about roads in Nairobi, he's referring to the roads which are managed by the national government, which are not in the purview of the county.
kilometers in Nairobi managed by the national government?
Yes, through Kura.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Kenya
through Kura. Yes.
He spoke about that in the mud. He mentioned about those
you see, either way.
In any case, there's also sometimes delegation. The law allows for that.
Okay.
And after all, at the end of the day, whether devolved or not devolved, those funds comes from one central government. Whether going to the county, whether going to where, they come from one central kitty.
So the president should take credit for all that.
Okay. Number two, when we say that it is wrong to promise projects, or when we look at what Kenyatta did, because he mentioned, is it Rironi Road? Oh, no.
Rironi and Mau roads.
Yeah, Mau roads. You see, when a project starts, there is a budget for it. But that budget, it is not there fiscally. It is through projection. That this year we'll collect this amount of money and we'll build this, we'll allocate this for this project. Next year, the same. So when a department brings a proposal that we want to build this road, it is projected within not 1 year, within a budget of several years to come. All right? It's a projection. They project. There is no budget which has got tangible money. We budget projecting what we are going to collect within
the president who gives
that financial year.
When the president, for example, talked about the Rironi Mau Summit Road, he gave a timeline and says by December of this year, it will have been done. And it's the validity of such promises that I'm talking about. That is the promise just based on the fact that there's an election next year? Because yes, as you say, the project could take even 7 years and it will still be valid. Yeah? The road is still needed by Kenyans. But when he promises that it will be done within this year.
To people who are on the ground, if a promise is done 1 minute to election, to my constituency, right? And the process starts, it's a plus. Whether it's going to exit or another one is going to come in, they will have to undertake that project because it has already been initiated. So this narrative of it is because of politics, of course it is, even if it's one day when I get into the office and I promise people, and I promise another one 2 minutes before my time expires. It's all the same. There's no difference, my friend. The development will come to those people and the people will appreciate it. So whether it is done by that by that regime or another regime, it has already been mentioned. And you know, a government thing is not personal. What you say as a president is not personal. You say you commit the government, whether you are there or you are not there. The people who worked during Kibaki, they are still asking for their money. And there's nobody who's telling them, go and ask Kibaki. They will be paid by whichever government is in place. People who worked during Songo's time or Kedera's time in the county, they are still demanding their money from the current governor. So it goes on revolving to the other regimes. So to me, I will not look at it from that perspective. I look at it that whether it is a promise and it is good to the people, it doesn't matter the timing. Yes.
All right. Your party leader, Rigathi Gachagua, has been keen now to sort of inform Kenyans of the lack of funds